Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I just finished testing this device and I'm going to show you my first use experience, show you what all of the different tips that it comes with do, what they claim that they're for, and then give you my final opinion. I just finished using it. My face is bright red, but I think that it's really cool. So keep watching. I will show you my first use experience. Also, if you like videos about skincare tools, skincare, hair care, beauty, all the things, please subscribe to my channel. I would love to see you next time, and turn on that notification bell so it will let you know every time I post something new. And also like this video so I know that you enjoy this type of content. All right guys, let's get started. This is the electric blue light blackhead remover. I'm just gonna go through my first use with this because it looks awesome, and if this seriously can remove all the gunk out of my pores with just this little device, then I feel like my life will forever be changed. Basically what it does is there's 3 different settings. So there's soft, normal, and strong. Can you hear that? And it literally just suctions the gunk out of your pores. And you're supposed to slowly run it down your face. This one comes with 4 different tips. So there's, let's see what they're calling them. Okay, so there's the big round probe, which has a strong adsorption capacity. It cleans up the blackhead, acne, and lifts the skin. Please clean your face from bottom to top. Don't pull too hard to avoid skin redness, okay? And then there's the small, it says cleans up blackhead and acne in the corner of the nose with moderate suction and leaves no spots, with the big round probe working together. And then there's the oval probe, which gently sucks the skin and then quickly removes it, which increases the tightness and flexibility of the skin after repeated operation. And this helps ease fine lines. It also comes with a microdermabrasion probe. They're calling this microcrystalline, that exfoliates dead skin, it removes old cutin, and has a certain desalination effect for scars after long-term use. So it comes with a stainless steel acne blackhead removal needle. So seems pretty straightforward if you ask me. Most of my congestion is usually right here. I get a little bit right here, but they're so dry and tight that sometimes they're hard to extract. So that would be awesome if this works. I am probably gonna turn bright red from using this because I tested on my hand and it definitely does suction. And then I would suggest, if you are gonna try this, start on the softest setting. I think that it's plenty of suction for your fragile face skin. So what you do, you turn it on, and you just, oh wow. You guys, it suctions so hard and it is not very gentle. It's like very sharp feeling on my nose. I'm already turning bright red, but that's very normal for my skin. I'm very reactive. Ooh. It's so sharp. Okay, so I noticed that I had a really big clogged looking pore on my nose. I ran this over it twice, and then I just did a little pinch with my clean hands. You definitely want to make sure everything is disinfected before you jump into this. And I got a lot of gunk out. So I feel like this is very abrasive, and while it does look like there is stuff coming out in here, I think you would still need to do some manual extractions, which is really interesting because that kind of defeats the whole purpose. But I guess this would be like a very intense physical exfoliation. I don't know, guys. That concerns me because it's very aggressive on my skin. Okay, but nothing else is coming out. So I'm gonna try one of my little extraction tools and see. There's still stuff coming out on here, and I honestly, this tip is so sharp that I don't think I'd want to use it on my skin too often because it's very abrasive. So I'm going to switch the tips, and it comes with this little foam pad. But that, I mean, that was very, it's sharp. Like my nose is on fire right now. So let me try another tip and see. So I'm using the oval tip now. Okay, this one does not hurt nearly as much. Oh wait, you're supposed to go down up. Okay, so the metal tip doesn't seem to be getting any gunk out of my pores, and it feels good. I feel like this one really is just to tighten your skin. Now I'm trying the big one on the lowest setting. Oh. It's so intense. Look at that. Oh. I would not leave it on one area too long. The suction is so intense. This is also not really getting, oh my God. You guys, this worries me. There's some stuff coming out, but it could just be dry skin. And this can get into the sides of my nose decent. It's definitely not as intense as the small one. I know it says start from the bottom up, but like, I don't know. Look how red my face is. So there is stuff coming out, and there is stuff on this little foam pad, so maybe it just sucks it deeper, and the small tip is just so abrasive. Like the tip is sharp, so I feel like that it's kind of just dragging all the gunk out of your pores. I'm scared to try this metal tip. Oh, it's really not bad. Ooh. I think this tip is my favorite. It really isn't sharp, and the suction's on low. I wouldn't turn it up higher. Oh, it's supposed to go up. It feels so awkward to go up. Okay, I'm turning it up on my forehead because that skin is tighter. Okay, so I'm bright red. My skin definitely feels like I did a treatment, but it looks really clear and happy, and just, I'm impressed. So I think my favorite tip is definitely this one, which I would say is very similar to a microdermabrasion. Keep it on the low to medium settings. Depending on the area of your face, I would say around here, keep it on low, and then on the tighter areas, you could turn it up to medium. You have to move it consistently. I could definitely see this leaving little hickey marks on your face, but I like it. I think really to clean out your pores, this one is the best. Just be prepared for the sharp edges on this one. It's just, I mean, I'm gonna show you a picture of all the gunk it got out because it definitely works, but it, wow. And then for this guy, I would say the big one is okay. Maybe you could just use that on your whole face to do like a quick section. I don't know. Honestly, I think I would use this on your whole face if you have clogged pores on your whole face. And then I would use this one if you have acne scarring or just dull skin and you want to just suction off all the dead skin and look super glowy. I would say stick to these two heads for the best results. I like it. I think that this is definitely something I would keep using in my routine. I use a lot of different extraction tools. I use the little dragger. I have these cool little tweezer things. And then I also have a skin scrubber. This one's cool too. I would say they're different. This one kind of gets the gunk out and get a little bit deeper. This one's probably the easiest to use. And then these are if you have anything that's just so deep and it's like a tight pore and it's clogged and it's not gonna get it out with just pushing on it, or even like pushing on it with this. I would say these guys, you just push and drag it out. Quick little recap, the way that you use these is you drag it down the pores and you'll just see it fill with gunk. I love these. These are probably my all-time favorite. This is like the OG extraction tool that I ever used. And then the skin scrubber is also great. What you do is you spray and then you take it and you push up. They say that the skin scrubbers can help your products penetrate and help all these other things. Honestly, I just use it to clear out my pores. I don't really rely on tools to get my serums to work better. I just say if my skin is clear and exfoliated regularly, my serums should absorb properly. This one I would say is the most aggressive. If you have sensitive skin, I would not recommend this one. This would probably be your best bet. It's the easiest to use on sensitive skin, and it's it's effective. It really does work well. But I think that if you don't have super sensitive skin and you want to just suction all the gunk out or try to treat some of that pigmentation from previous acne scars or sunspots or melasma or fine lines, this would be a great option for you. So after I do any sort of facial treatment, whether it's extractions or face shaving, I always go back over my face with Thayer's Witch Hazel Toner. This is my absolute favorite. The rose petal scent is to die for. I like witch hazel because it's anti-inflammatory and antiviral, so it's just making sure my skin is extra clear. So I always do this and squeeze it out on a cotton round and just wipe it off. You'd be surprised how much stuff still comes off of your face when you use this. So I use this in the morning, I use it at night. Where I live, there's hard water. Look, there's my face tan coming off. But where I live, there's very hard water, and so using a toner like this just kind of neutralizes the pH in my skin and keeps my skin really happy and healthy. Because I'm acne prone, I find that using witch hazel in my routine definitely helps keep my skin in check, and I have less breakouts when I use this. So after I do extractions, I also like to do a soothing mask. So this is the Rose Stem Cell Bio Repair Gel Mask, and it just feels amazing. It's hydrating. I feel like I'm just rejuvenating my skin. I like to do my facial extractions and at-home treatments at night because I don't want to put anything on my skin, like no makeup. I don't like to put sunscreen on after treatments. I like to just go home and put on my best products because right now is when they're going to absorb 100% the best. The reason being is you just sucked off a bunch of the dead skin on your face, so it's going to absorb nutrients better. Also, your pores are cleared out and they're going to accept nutrients better. Also, if you do a pore treatment and you still feel like your pores are very visible, your pores are visible. No matter what you do, if you have larger pores like me, they're visible. As we age, our skin thickens and will actually make our pores look bigger over time. So I do have another treatment called a silver powder that I will also show you. I'll like show you a picture here. It's actually in my bathroom downstairs. But this stuff is amazing. I'm just gonna make a video about the silver powder because it's my all-time favorite blackhead treatment. It just makes your pores look perfect. And it's so quick. It takes like a minute to do. And it doesn't hurt. But yeah. After I pick up my face, I also like to go over it with high frequency. I will link a video with all of the benefits there, but basically it kills the bacteria in your skin. So it's gonna prevent future breakouts and it can help make other breakouts go away faster. So if you have any that are coming up where you're like, oh, I feel a bump, I know there's gonna be something, or if you just want to make sure your skin is super, super clean after you just extracted everything, get a high frequency machine. The one I have is like $35 and it is my top rated favorite absolute 100% skincare tip is a high frequency machine. If you're acne prone, you need one of these. All right guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you found this informative and I will see you next time.